love the energy. I love the fight.
This is Trailblazer Football and the Paul Peterson Coaches Show.
Love what we're doing.
And hi there, everybody. Welcome to the Paul Peterson Coaches Show. I'm Rod Zundel, along with the head football coach for Utah Tech, Paul Peterson. Coach, one game in the books. Played the third-ranked team in FCS. They're good. Saturday night.
Yeah, they were pretty good. My heart still hurts from that game. But our guys played hard. It's just tough team. They were really good.
Not going to say the score, but it wasn't in our favor, right, Coach? So let's just talk about the mentality going in. It's probably going to be the biggest and loudest crowd you play in all year. That was an incredible atmosphere.
Yeah, that was fun. What do they call it? The Gold Out or something?
Gold Rush.
Yeah. Fans were fantastic. It was great for our guys to be a part of something like that and a good playoff football team.
Yeah, Montana State in Bozeman on Saturday. It was kind of cool because you had the team Friday night stay about an hour outside Bozeman in Big Sky, the Big Sky Resort. You've probably heard about it. It's one of the more famous and popular in Montana. That was a cool place, kind of like Park City area maybe. And
yeah,
they had a chance to just relax for a minute.
Fun for our guys to get up there. It was high elevation. I think they had a good time. The hotel took care of us, and I think it was a good experience for them.
So you go into this game. What did you want to see from your team? Did you see glimpses of it, and what didn't you see enough of?
Yeah, I think we were really inconsistent. You know, we had some really good plays followed by some really bad plays, and when you play a really good team like that, a top 3 team in the country, you can't make the mistakes that we did. And I think it's good in the first game to see where you're at. That's always good. You always want to play quality opponents, so we're not going to shy away from the competition. But we came out I think pretty healthy, little bumps and bruises like you normally get. But really with a little bit more determination to fix things that we need to fix.
They moved from number 3 to number 2 after the win on Saturday. You got Montana coming home for your home opener. We'll talk a little bit more about that. But they're ranked 14th and 16th in respective polls. So this is an easy schedule. And I asked you earlier today, would you rather have those big money games like going to BYU or what that other team did just 50 miles to the north of us, go to Arizona State and get a lot of money? Or would you rather play top-notch FCS teams?
You know what? It's a great experience for our guys to get in some cool atmospheres, and I think playing Montana State was fun. It felt like a big venue, and they did a really good job, and it was loud and had some stupid penalties because of it. But I think either way, we want to get to be a top-tier FCS program, and so you got to be able to play them to see where you're at. And we're not going to shy away from anybody that we play. We love to play them all, and the FBS opponents pay a little bit more, but we definitely want to get to that high level.
Okay, you had 2 quarterbacks battling out for the starting position, Boone Abbott and Kobe Tracy. You decided to go with Boone Abbott to start the game. You knew that both would probably get some action, so let's go back and show you some of the highlights of these guys, starting with Boone Abbott.
Yeah, Boone did a good job for us, sticking in the pocket. We were trying to get settled down up front. This game out of the pocket with really good throw to our true freshman, Bo Sparks. We'll hear from him a little bit later. But you'll see him catching some passes here. But Boone did some really good things, keeping his eyes downfield. He took a couple shots. He took one right before the half that was frustrating. But you can see he gets that ball out quick. He knows where he's going with the football. This was a good scoring drive for us here and finding the man coverage and hitting that window right there. There's Bo again. Bo had a big time game for us. Not playing like a true freshman. Yeah. I think he had 144 yards and 7 catches and broke some sort of school record. But Boone definitely found his guys.
Yeah. He was 11 of 19, 143 yards, 1 touchdown. That's pretty good numbers. But he had 2 interceptions. One was his misread, and then the other one bounced off a knee.
Yeah.
And a defensive lineman got it.
Yeah, he threw it 100 miles an hour at Michael Moten, came off his knee and popped up right to the defender. But, the second one really, really unfortunate rolling out, and we gave him really short field on both of those, and you can't do that with a really good team.
Kobe Tracy played the entire second half. Boone the first half. Tracy 10 of 22, 117 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Your thoughts on his play?
Yeah, his interception too, we're calling that play knowing whatever coverage we get, we're going to throw it. This is a really good job keeping his eyes downfield. We find the matchup, and Ricky Johnson, one of our captains, man coverage, is able to throw a really good ball here. Seen a little play action RPO here over the middle with Ricky making another big catch. But Kobe did a good job keeping his eyes downfield too. He's got a big, strong, live arm. Is able to see the field. Here's Bo again, making some really good run after the catch. But we need to do a better job of taking what they give us, keeping our quarterback clean. Like I said, they kind of did a couple twists and some things that they gave us some problems. But we needed to stay in front of the chains. We had too many long down and distances. But you can see Kobe's on time. When he's on time with the football, we're able to get the ball downfield, and he was finding the right guys.
Is that the same tactic that you're going to use this week as well? 2 quarterbacks probably?
Yeah. We'll see. You know, Boone got banged up a little bit. You know, we'll see how he's feeling, but we're going to win with either one of those guys. We have confidence in both of them.
Now, on the defensive side, you gave up 407 yards rushing, but the way the game started, Montana State had the opening. There, it kind of puts you in a tough position offensively because you're on the 1-inch yard line, basically, half yard line, and you had to play it safe, and you weren't able to run the plays you wanted to start the game.
Yeah, I think we tried to run it on a 3rd and 5. I wish we had that play back, but just to be able to sustain a drive, we didn't. We had a 3 and out after that, and had to punt and give it right back. Well,
the defense started off well, but then man, we understand why Montana State, they've got tight ends, they got some big boys, and they love to run the football. And like I said, over 400 yards rushing. But a newcomer, Donde Fuller, he had 9 tackles to lead the way, and he was your player of the game, right?
He was, yeah.
A lot of basics, especially tackling. You mentioned at your coach's luncheon, you missed a lot of tackles, but you tried to take care of that this morning practice.
Yeah, I mean, anytime that you're struggling fundamentally, you got to go back to the basics and fix those, right? And you got to go back to pad level. We got to go back to blocking and tackling and doing those really, really simple things that you kind of take for granted of that seem maybe mundane. But if you're not executing in a game, you can get exposed. And I think we had a couple plays in the game where we did by missing some big missed tackles.
Okay, before we put Saturday night to bed, when you look at it, obviously the loss against a very, very good team, probably, they've been, the Final Four and semifinals the last 2 or 3 years, straight. What do you take away from that? They said, okay, we've got to take care of this.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just those fundamentals we just talked about. It's good to just kind of reset and take a step back and see what you need to work on. Not offense and defensively, just individually too. Our emphasis is on our 111th, and they promised to one another and to hold each other accountable, and accountable is doing it exactly right every time. And you can't, like I said, playing a really good team, you can't make those mistakes. And so a little bit more determined.
Okay,
now.
We mentioned this during the broadcast, that this isn't indicative of what this team's all about. This was not the team that we're going to see the rest of the year, because you're a better team than what you showed Saturday. Is that what you take away from this positive-wise and say, okay, we can build on this and we can get after Montana this week?
A great learning opportunity. You feel like you're really good coming out of camp, have this great opportunity against a really good team, kind of get punched in the mouth. Well, let's see how we respond, what kind of resilience we have. And there's no other thing to do except for work hard and fix them.
All right. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will have a guy that put up a freshman record for Utah Tech. That is Bo Sparks, and also linebacker Will Leota. They will join us when we come back on the Paul Peterson Coaches Show.
It's any card for the win right now at Mountain America Credit Union, which means it's time to score some cash. Simply tap, swipe, or click checkout with any Mountain America debit or credit card to be entered into a weekly giveaway for up to $500. Now until September 30th. Visit macu.com/anycard to learn how to earn extra entries or to open a new account today.
Discover the challenge your soul has been seeking, where the lure of triumph rings through time and space, where limits are transformed, champions are crowned, and legends are made. The land of endurance is calling. Rise to it.
At Finley Hyundai, we're dedicated to serving our community with the highest quality sales, service, and financing assistance for all of your Hyundai needs. We understand that the car buying process can be stressful, which is why we strive to make it as hassle-free as possible for every customer. Whether you're seeking upfront price transparency or looking to upgrade to a new Hyundai with warranty coverage, our team is here to help. Come visit us today and discover why Finley Hyundai is the best choice for your automotive needs.
With 12,000 trailblazers enrolled every year, Utah Tech University is a force to be reckoned with. That's a lot of people looking for a place to live. SouthernUtahRealEstate.com has got you covered, featuring thousands of listings for both buyers and renters. It is the most complete, most accurate, and most comprehensive property search in Washington County. With SouthernUtahRealEstate.com, everybody wins. Find your home at SouthernUtahRealEstate.com.
Rockwell Watches presents the Monster Truck Militia Tour at Butterfield Park in Harriman for 2 monster-sized shows. September 16th, 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. Metal ripping, high flying, monster truck madness. Come see your favorite monster trucks live, like Jurassic Attack, up close and personal. Get tickets online at monstertruckmilitia.com or at any Jiffy Lube location. Seats start at just $15. Fun for the whole family. Come early for the pit party, get autographs, and ride in a real live monster truck. Visit monstertruckmilitia.com.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court. Everyone loves local sports and, of course, loves ice cream. And the best ice cream on the planet is Handel's Homemade Ice Cream. Open late every day of the week with dozens of delicious flavors. So after your favorite team wins, head over to Handel's to celebrate with locations in St. George, Layton, and Woods Cross.
All right, welcome back to the Paul Peterson Coaches Show. Utah Tech, tough one at third-ranked Montana State in Bozeman on Saturday. Now they're getting ready for their home opener this Saturday night, 7 o'clock in Greater Zion Stadium against Montana. The Grizzlies ranked 14th, or did they move to 16th? 13th. They've moved to 13th now. So there you go. Please welcome in to his show, Bo Sparks, freshman receiver, and Will Leota, preseason all-conference linebacker. Gentlemen, welcome. So let's talk about Bo first, Coach. Are you guys talking?
Yeah, what do you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Bo, you had a freshman record, 144 yards, and also a record for your debut game for a Trailblazer, 144 yards receiving, 7 catches and a touchdown. Just talk about what it was like out there popping some pads in college for the first time.
I mean, it was an experience for sure. That was my first college game, obviously, and it was just exciting atmosphere, and I'm just blessed that Coach Peterson gave me an opportunity to play. So.
On this play, Coach keeps giving you a little tough time about not scoring, right?
Yeah.
Coach?
Dude, I tease him. Hang on a second. So he's super fast, right? He was his team finished 4th in the whole state of Texas in the 4x1. He runs a 10-400 meters, and he got hawked. So it's just a little ribbing.
Bo,
it's not going to happen very often.
Bo, are you the fastest guy on the team?
I like to say I am. Me and Devin Perkins.
Devin
number 9,
Perkins.
the corner, we go at it for sure on who's the fastest on the team.
If that's the case, why don't you have Devin Perkins as a receiver?
He plays DB for a
Okay,
reason.
I got you. Okay. Hey, Bo, talk about that. Why were you so successful? Coach, you didn't even have him on the two deep chart.
That was on purpose.
Okay, I figured that. Because Montana State didn't even know about number 11.
He's been fun. Bo's been fun to coach. He loves football. You can just see it in everything that he's doing. And he follows Ricky along and had a really good summer picking up the offense, and to have the little details that he has already as a freshman after the first game is pretty cool.
How was that? Was it just like compare it to high school, your senior year in high school? What was the difference?
It's a completely different game. You have to in high school you can pretty much, for me, I could just run past everyone. I didn't really have to like read coverages or any of that. So that's for me, that's the biggest difference for sure.
And Will, you know, you're a seasoned veteran. You're the preseason all-conference linebacker. Obviously, not the way you guys wanted to start out the season, but you know, you got a tough schedule. They're a very good team. Just talk about the mentality of this team now, coming off that loss and getting ready for Montana in the home opener.
Just, you know, being real with ourselves. It was a good, humbling experience as a defense. Just doing our job, getting back to the basics, like Coach mentioned earlier, just fundamentals and being better tacklers.
That goal line stand, though, how important was that for you guys to say, okay, you know what? We can go toe-to-toe them if we just, what Coach said, you know, do the fundamentals.
Right, yeah. It showed our hard work, too, in that fourth down stop. Just got to bring it every play now.
Yeah. As a leader of this team, last year, especially early on in the season, you gave up a lot of rushing yards. But, man, that second half of the season, you guys came around. Can you do that quicker than the second half of the season? Because you guys were studs last year, especially in the red zone.
Yeah, that's our plan, you know. We're trying to get better every week, so we're trying to turn it around this week.
Okay, now, I put out on social media shots of us in the airplane flying to Bozeman, and I got a comment and said, I've never seen so many mullets in an airplane in my life. So there's got to be a story. What's that all about? You don't see that very often.
Got to get the flow, man. Got to join the wave. Got to get you in the mullet, man.
I grew up in the 70s. It was feathered back, you know, way before your grandpas were even there. Okay, so Will Leota.
What happened to it?
Huh? Oh, wait till you get my age. Okay, so Will, let's look at your hair from when you were like 1 year old. Okay, you gave us. We found these pictures. I mean, look at that, man. You're down in the milk.
Yeah, man. Stay hydrated.
You got to bring that shirt back too. Aloha Fridays.
Yeah.
Aloha Friday. That's my older brother right there holding me.
Yeah.
Both pictures. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun, man.
So
those are fun to watch. Look at you.
Yeah. So we like to bring some old time photos back, and well before you were.
What's the difference between you and your brother? How old?
He's 12 years older than me.
12 years older, huh?
Yeah.
Where did you grow up?
In Salt Lake.
Oh, so you grew up in Salt Lake.
Yeah.
And you went to Salem Hills High School.
Yeah.
In Utah County.
Yep.
Yeah. So
transferred there my junior year.
Yeah. All right. Well, not to be outdone here, Bo. This is a little bit older than 1 year old. What, 5, 6, 7 years old there?
Something around there.
Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
You
actually.
do?
You
Yeah.
still catch like that.
Flag football, right?
Yeah. That's flag football.
Eye paint on already. There you go.
That was my quarterback days right there.
Quarterback.
Yeah.
Can you still throw it?
No,
We
not really.
got to bring it back. We'll get a double pass.
Yeah. So what's that on your helmet? What does that say?
UBT. That was my middle school team.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the Notre Dame colors. You weren't the Fighting Irish, were you?
No, no.
We hate the Irish.
Union Bank.
Oh yeah. Well, you. Okay. If you don't know, he played quarterback for Boston College and beat Notre Dame in South Bend. Was that your junior year? 2004 or 5?
Senior year, 4.
Yeah. So and he beat him, and you had what, 300-something yards?
I don't know.
Yes, you did.
Smoked him.
Yes, you did. So that's why he said he didn't like the Irish. So, I asked him about the mentality. What about the mentality with you guys? Because you guys want to spread and shred this thing. You show glimpses of that, flashes of that last week. Is that something you guys talking about? Say, okay, we got to be more consistent. We got to connect on those deep balls.
Yeah, I just think it comes with just practice. In practice, just connecting on those balls during routes on air, team sections, and all that. I just think being consistent. Yeah, like you said.
Was practice a little bit feisty this morning? Was it a little bit down, up, angry? What?
Coach always preaches us to be even keel, just stay like level-headed no matter the situation. So
I've never said that, but there was we want to have a sense of urgency to fix things, and so like we emphasize these little details because if you don't, they show up in the game. And I think our guys were, Tuesday's a grind, right? We're full pads, and we were doing some tackling drills and getting a ton of reps in. It's our work day, and so our guys had that hard hat mentality today. It was awesome.
And watching the guys the last couple of years, they have fun in practice and talk it up like everybody does. But then when it's time to leave the sidelines or the play starts, they get serious, right? And that's what you really like in a competitor, that you can still enjoy the game, have fun with your teammates, but then get after it. And you know what? We have a little example of that. Because we mic'd up Will Leota at practice, and you can tell that he loves football. He loves to hang out with the guys, but once he gets on the field and that ball's ready to be snapped, he's all business. So let's go and get mic'd up with linebacker Will Leota.
6'9".
Aloha Friday.
Aloha Friday.
Hey,
you
never
once said what up D-line.
Hey, we're lying in front of the camera now.
He's putting on for the camera.
We're lying in front of the camera. Well, hey,
he's never touched me before.
Hey, that's crazy.
Now we're cool.
That's crazy. Okay. We act in front of the camera now, Coach Guy. Look at him.
Hey,
nah, don't get serious.
No, but for real, like, how's the rash?
Bro, what's up, bro?
Yeah, it's the first time. Hey, oh my God.
Oh, look at D-line, bro. D-line, bro. Yo, act like I don't come here every day and say what's up, D-line. Cameras come out, they start making up everything.
You know, the only reason Jared and Shaden's talking to you right now is because you're mic'd up.
Right?
I mean, this guy never talks to you during practice.
Right?
He saw that mic, and he goes, "Oh, hey, Jared, what's up, brother?"
Fake love, huh? Fake love.
I came in that everybody else. Like,
You got me up. You got me up.
Max, I didn't see you.
How can you not see me? How can you not see me? How can you not see me? How can you not see me?
I just seen the camera going on. I seen the mic, and I put two to the.
He's out here for the clicks. He's out here for the clicks. Jay Sheridan is out here for the clicks.
Thank you. Oh, here. I hear you. Hook her. Give you all my loving, because there's nothing to hide.
See, you're a different dude with that camera on.
Hey, wizard. B gap, alert pool.
Part, right? How can you not be focused? How can you not have razor-like focus and, hey, I gotta get this done?
Let's go. Back is on 1, 2, 3.
That is a day in the life of practicing with Will Leota. Not a bad singer.
You didn't sound very focused in that. You know what I mean?
Oh, like he said, we have our fun, and then when it's time to get locked in.
What was the singing part, though? I know they were playing some tunes on the speakers, but...
Aloha Friday, man.
Aloha Friday?
Yes, sir.
Fast Friday.
Fast Friday.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to do some more mic'd up throughout the season. That's pretty special because it's something that we don't normally see. And that, all we see is out on the football field and playing and all that. But that's something, that for anybody who's played the game, knows what's going on, and those who haven't, they go, oh, that's what goes on in practice. So that's a good thing that you let us mic you up and, have a good time with you.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah. All right, guys. Montana coming up. We're going to talk a little bit more about them. We're going to do that. We'll talk about them after the break. So we're going to take a break, be back, and we'll talk about the 13th ranked team in the country coming to Greater Zion Stadium here in St. George for the home opener Saturday night. That's when we come back.
He's on the 30-yard line, the 20, the 10.
You wouldn't want an incomplete football game. So why use a website with incomplete listings of Southern Utah properties? SouthernUtahRealEstate.com is the most complete, most accurate, and most comprehensive property search in Washington County. Because we're not focused on everything, just on the part that we like the best. Find your Southern Utah home at SouthernUtahRealEstate.com.
Finley Hyundai, committed to high-quality service and sales for local drivers. Stress-free car buying guaranteed.
Got a project at work or around the house? Well, think Bucks Ace Hardware. Think Bucks for all the top brands like DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Stihl. Plus, Bucks has the best sporting goods department. You've got to see their gun department. It's stocked with a great selection of guns and ammo and accessories. 2 locations at the Dino Crossing in St. George or State Street in Hurricane.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Local media has the biggest impact on your daily life. It's what's around you, what matters. And at Canyon Media, our goal is to deliver the very best in local entertainment, news, and media. From our award-winning radio stations like 99.9 Coney Country to Southern Utah's #1 source for local news, St. George News, Canyon Media, here for you.
It's any card for the win right now at Mountain America Credit Union, which means it's time to score some cash. Simply tap, swipe, or click checkout with any Mountain America debit or credit card to be entered into a weekly giveaway for up to $500, now until September 30th. Visit macu.com/anycard to learn how to earn extra entries or to open a new account today.
Welcome back. Oh,
no, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry. Yeah.
You know, I was going to give a shout out to our staff. We got Carissa, Ben, and Zoe here, and they do a fantastic job. Shout out to
Come
Sheldon.
here, guy. Come here.
Kaden,
Come on.
yeah.
Let's show them.
Get on. Come on, you guys. Get on TV.
Brooklyn,
Come on.
Come on.
Brooklyn taking pictures of us.
Come on.
We have we have a phenomenal support staff.
This
They
is
do a really
live,
good
and
job.
you cannot not pay attention to your coach.
They do a great job
All right,
providing
fine.
stuff for our guys,
Yeah.
and you know we've got this mentorship program that they've helped feed us, and you know, we want to give a shout out to all the people that are helping us get to this next level.
They turned their back.
They
and
turned
they
it around.
ran.
We'll get them on. We'll get them next time.
And
We'll
you
get them.
got Steve Johnson, huh?
Get them mic'd up. Yes,
you got Steve
Steve's the man. SID.
Yeah. So
Best game notes in the country.
he's a Buffalo Bills fan.
They struggle.
All right,
They gotta
guys.
get over that hump.
13th ranked Montana coming into St. George Saturday night, 7 o'clock kickoff. Ranked 13th in the country, home opener. Guys, just talk about that. Have you watched much tape on them yet, or what?
Yeah, I mean, I've been watching tape every night, and we have our meetings every day. So yeah.
Well, let's look at some of their defense.
Quarterback McDowell, right?
Yeah.
He's going to be a lot like the quarterbacks last week. He has the ability to run the ball. I don't know if he's dynamic. He didn't throw very much. I think he threw three times. Yeah, one for three. So, you know, if they feel like they can get big and run on us, we got to make sure we handle him.
They rushed the ball 45 times for over 200 yards. Gilman had over 100 yards. You know about this guy right here, number 10, Will?
Yes, sir. We've been seeing him in film. Excited to go against him.
Two quarterback system, kind of like Montana State. One good passer, another one's a good runner.
Yeah, and I think, you know, if they look the film next week, they're going to want to do the same thing and maybe get big and run the football and force us to stop them. I mean, I thought there was times that we did do a good job of that and just get them off on third down.
And, Bo, we take a look at Montana's defense. They played Butler. And your eyes get a little bit big, right?
I mean, yeah, for sure. It's always encouraging when you see other teams scoring. I think our game plan going in, I think we're really confident in what we can do.
Coach, anything drastically different? That, I mean, you don't want to give away any surprises, or is it just executing better?
No, yeah, and they're really aggressive up front. They're going to bring pressures from all over the place. I mean, they want to disrupt the quarterback, and so, you know, I think keeping the quarterback clean and being able to keep our eyes downfield is going to be a big part of what we're going to do. Yeah, they like putting pressure. Their guys fly around. They're a tough, well-coached football team.
All right, kickoff Saturday night, the home opener, 7 o'clock, Greater Zion Stadium in St. George. You can watch an hour-long pregame. Trailblazer game day at 6, and 6:30 is Trailblazer kickoff. You can watch that right here on Trailblazer Sports Vision. Then kickoff on ESPN+. You can also listen to it on the radio on the Fan Sports Network. So, guys, looking forward to it. Hopefully you have a great crowd and a great atmosphere to match Montana State's a week ago. So I know you want to say aloha, right? We're saying goodbye now.
All right. We'll see you guys later. Ofatu.
Okay, so, yeah, and then how do you say so long in Texan?
Bye.
Bye.
You just want to finish it off? You
No,
wanted to
let's
talk
go.
earlier?
Yeah, close. I appreciate all you viewers. We're working, we're grinding, and be ready. Come out to this game. It's going to be fun.
Aloha.